Shamrock. It's time for more One Piece. One Piece 1138. Now, last chapter, Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and Roto went to the Elbaf castle. No one has been to that castle for nearly 14 years since King Harold was slain. As soon as they get there, Zoro sees that the main doors are busted open. And the guards that are guarding that entrance, that area, they're gone. Zoro then points out that the doors were busted from the inside and not the outside. Which is weird. Like, why would an intruder do that? Then they continue inside, still seeking the keys to Loki's restraints so they can free him. Further into the castle, they find many remaining skeletons from fallen giants. Roto says at least 100 of them died trying to kill Loki. And the only survivor was Lord Ja Rule, Mr. Sword on the Head. A goat, a dog. We then see a portrait of King Harold. Roto then points out his head, showing he has scars on him. Apparently he had horns, and he ripped them out himself, which sounds so freaking painful. He then tells us more crazy info, and says that our boy, a member of the Straw Hat Fleet, Hydrogen, is Loki's brother. But with a different mother. Apparently Hydrogen was born to a different woman before the king got married to Loki's mother, the queen. Yeah. Roto also then says that Hydrogen's mother would have never been accepted as queen anyways, because she was born in a different giant country, which is not Elbaf. And according to a saying in Elbaf, having children from a different giant country from another land taints the blood of Elbaf. Which is, similar to humans, normal sized humans. It's still kind of crazy to me though, that's coming from a giant. I thought the giants were more connected with each other. Like they all saw each other as family. Zoro then asks Roto why he follows Hydrogen if he has tainted blood in himself. We then get a short flashback of Hydrogen and Roto as kids, and we basically just see Hydrogen asking Roto to be his friend. Because Roto was drawing maps and Hydrogen wants Roto to show him how to draw maps. A quick 3 to 5 second backstory. One of the saddest backstories we've ever read. Top 10, top 3, no, top 2 saddest backstories. Apparently Hydrogen also never lived in the castle, as his mother was ostracized. And with all that happening to his mother, Hydrogen still went on and said, quote unquote, one day I'm gonna unite all the giant tribes. I'm gonna be king of the giants. Which, I hope he gets to do. Hydrogen is dope, he's a member of the Straw Hat Fleet. Gotta support him. We got to. And just like Roto supporting him too, he says he wants to make Hydrogen's dream a reality, That's loyalty, that's admiration, that's respect. Gotta love it. Luffy then screams out to Zoro, Nami, and Roto, telling them he found some knocked out giants, which I'm pretty sure it's the missing guards, They got beat up and they're just chilling over there, knocked out, unconscious. And that's the end of that scene. The story then takes us back to the realm of the dead, where the sauce is at right now. Basically, Gunko is beating the mess out of Loki, telling him that anyone would die squirming in vain for the slightest chance to attain such an honor of being a holy knight. We then see more of Gunko's devil fruit in action, with an arrow moving from the left to the right in front of Loki's face, and another going from down up. Gunko then explains that those arrows show the trajectory of her future, and only she can stop it before it happens, which, it's kind of cool, I guess. She then asks Loki again if he wants to join the Holy Knights, God Knights. Pretty sure both of those names is fine. Kind of like the name Holy Knights a bit more. So I'll probably stick to saying that. I'll probably have to search it up, see if those are totally different, but I'm pretty positive it's the same thing. Which then, Loki once again refuses the offer. And then Gunko follows the arrows she had in front of his face, letting loose a full speed kick from the right side of his face, and then uppercutting him. Then the man is finally revealed. Mr. Motherfreaking Shamrock, Shanks' twin brother. He tells Gunko to chill out a bit, and instead they're gonna change their tactics and call Mary Joie. Shamrock says that long ago the giants were savage warriors of Elbaf who dominated the New World, and the world government will bring them to heel no matter what. And that's where 1137 ends. Now, enough talk. It's time to continue this story with chapter 1138. Let's freaking go. One Piece chapter 1138. Harley. Cover. Going back to Who's Who. Turns out that was his hideout. Loki resists the God's Knights, but you look just like the red hair. Are you really a different person? Says Loki, with Shamrock just staying quiet. Gunko. Behave yourself, insolent. You don't need to know anything. Alright, but a great pirate and a Tenryubito, an antithesis of this world. It's obvious, says Shamrock. Having the same face must seem strange to you. That pirate is my younger twin brother, the one I was separated from. Once, he returned to the Holy Land, but it seems he has taken a liking to this filthy, quote-unquote, world. Return? I see. And my anger toward this lineage only grows. Two brothers, both despised by me. How amusing, isn't it? You'll see. When I break free from these chains, you know this, right? I witnessed my friend's fate, and you will bear this burden. Are you threatening me? Commander, don't mind. How annoying. I won't even have to dirty my own hands, says Shamrock. Isn't that right, Cerberus? Yo! His sword ate a devil fruit. Cerberus. Loki shocked. Yo, this is crazy. A sword with the Cerberus devil fruit. Loki screams, "What? What the hell is that?" As one of the heads on Cerberus opens his mouth and the tip of the sword comes out. That's my sword, says Shamrock. What is that? What's up with that beast? Damn. Seems like all the heads of Cerberus have the sword coming out of their mouth. And their collars are spinning? Huh? Says Loki. Commander, let's hide our presence. We're leaving, says Gunko. Scramble! Wolf! Return. Scramble. If you manage to survive, come and kill me anytime you wish. I will fight you when that time comes. Oi oi, says Loki. You gotta be kidding me. As they leave. Wolf, no way. If that thing hits me, I'm screwed. Damn that Tenryubito. Bastard! And they stab him. Looks like in both ribs and the chest. Taking control of the warriors will now be difficult. Let's start with their children. Summon another one, says Shamrock. What are they gonna do, bro? This is crazy. Understood. Who should I call? Now, back to the castle in Elbaf. I'm sure of it. It was the red hair. Liar! Do you really think Shanks would attack you for no reason? Screams out Luffy. Which I'm pretty sure, like I said, these are the giant guards that were supposed to be guarding the entrance. It's true. There's no way it could be anyone else. The red hair has come to visit Elbaf many times. But Shanks is super cool. What if that guy just looks like him? We freaked out. Well, why the hell would he be inside the castle? But the red hair came to Elbaf, right? It wouldn't be strange if he was still around. But if you guys are really telling the truth, there's no way that was Shanks. Shanks is a chill and laid back guy. He would never do something not so senseless. Such confidence, huh? Says Nami. Of course, and you, Nami? You'd be mad too if someone talked bad about Melmir, right? It's Bellamir-san. So, they look exactly alike, or maybe even brothers. Shanks could have a brother. But I never asked about his family. It seems like he was raised on a pirate ship. I guess his family was Roger and Rayleigh. And all the Roger pirates too, except for Buggy. And now we go back to the treasure tree, Adam. Frankie! All of this is treasure tree, Adam? Scars my ass. Super! Whoa, but is it really expensive out here? Maybe I should start selling it too, says Ripley. Don't encourage me, Ripley. Saul gave me a whole lecture saying, it's a sacred tree. Don't go cutting it down, you hear me? You nailed the impression, says Ripley. But if we were to steal this from the giants, we'd have to carry everything. And that would cost a fortune. What's that? It's a mural. These are scribbles made by children from ancient times. They were engraved into the petrified tree bark. And today, due to their historical value, they are considered a national cultural heritage. Those scribbles over there? It is estimated that this painting was made between 900 and 800 years ago. If this estimate is correct, then it comes exactly from the Void Century. Nani, says Frankie. Then we need to show this to Robin. Let's talk to her later. But these scribbles are from Elbaf. Strange. Not all of them seem to be quote-unquote giants. So, within the history of Elbaf, we have already waged war against other races. But as far as I know, we have never allied with them. This whole thing might just be a child's dream. Now we go to the other side of the library, the school. Back to the little kids. We're in class. Listen up. Well, that was quick. Now back to the library. This is Harley, says Nico Robin. That's right. What an old and giant book. It's full of dust, says Chopper. Many myths in Elbaf were created based on these texts, and their interpretations are all fragmented. And so, each warrior of Elbaf believes in a different version of the sun god, each with a different personality. Cool, right? Can I read it? Of course. The story is divided into 3 chapters, and the third world is said to be the present world. In other words, what is about to happen. Quietly, Nika's legend is told all over the world. What they all have in common is that he always appears, laughing and doing this. And he starts making the sound of the drums. I'm reading it, okay? Says Robin. The first world, there was a fire upon the earth. Humanity. Oh, and we actually get to see the pages. Humanity succumbed to the desire and touched the forbidden sun. The slayers made a wish, and the god of the sun appeared. But the god of the earth became enraged, and alongside the serpent of hell, enveloped the world in death and darkness. They could never meet again. The second world. There was a breath upon the emptiness. The god of the forest sends forth demons. The sun merely spread the embers of war. The people of the half moon dreamed. The people of the moon dreamed. Humanity killed the sun and then ascended to divinity. The god of the sea became enraged. They could never meet again. And then the third world. There was void upon the chaos, the unbidden shadows. Remember the day of the promise, and they hear the voice of the fragmented moon. The god of the sun dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun will return, and a new dawn will come. They will surely meet again. Look at these drawings. That's the serpent. What do they call it? The serpent of hell. When the sun god appeared, the god of earth became enraged. Yo, these details are insane. Yo, there's this giant guy from why is his name going blank for me right now? Egghead. That's him, right? I can't zoom in anymore, but that looks like him. Is this Loki? It's definitely Loki, right? And then a mermaid, which from now it should be Shirahoshi and Sun God. Or is this one holding the sun, Loki? This sun, could it be the mother flame? that Vegapunk had? Or is it part of the sun, or is that totally different? Completely different. There's so much to unpack here. Whoops. This is crazy. Who could the god of Earth be? My guess is Emu, maybe? This is very detailed. This is dope. And then there are people of the half moon and people of the moon. Humanity killed the sun and then ascended to divinity. The sea god became enraged and they could never meet again. And then now there is a void upon the chaos, the 100-year void. The unbidden shadows remember the day of the promise, and they hear the voice of the fragmented moon. The sun god dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. Are they referring to Luffy or Loki? Because like I said in the last video, they both laugh the same. One hand covering their eyes, the other hand on their stomach. It's gotta be Loki, right? Because that's his main object, to destroy the world. The sun will return, and new dawn will come, and a new dawn will come. They will surely meet again. Chapter 1138, end. It doesn't say break next week, which means we have officially gotten, if there is no break next week, we have officially gotten 5 chapters in a row. 4 chapters in a row with this one's already crazy. It hasn't happened in like, what, 2-3 years? So it's already dope. Oda's cooking right now. Oda is really cooking. Another W chapter. Kunko made like a bird. Looks like a bird. Out of her arrows to escape. Or to leave. That sword is OP. What do you say, scramble? Yeah, scramble. And then the head of each dog, their collars started spinning. And their heads shot out of the body. With swords still in their mouth. This sword is OP. I wonder how much damage that's actually gonna do to Loki. Looks like he's hurting. That shit hurt him. He said, ah! And Luffy, of course, saying that couldn't have been Shanks. That could have not been Shanks. Shanks is chill and laid back. And again, they're theorizing that Shanks could have a brother, which we can't tell them, but yeah, they're correct. Luffy says he never asked about their family. He was raised on a pirate ship with Roger and Rayleigh, except for Buggy. And this drawing, back to this drawing again, at the end of this chapter came from the Void Century. More questions added to the stockpile. Gotta love it though. This story is amazing. peak. Say what you want, but this is peak fiction. Peak motherfreaking fiction right here. Can't tell me otherwise. The first world was a fire upon the earth. The second world, there was breath upon the emptiness. And the third world was a void upon the chaos. So what, the world was burned in the first world? Second world was the emptiness, and then war happened again, and now the sun will return and a new dawn will come. They will surely meet again. So many questions. But yeah, once again, like I said, another W chapter. Can't get enough of this, man. I wish I had a time machine or something to go into the future, and just binge this series. I would like to make these chapters pile up, but I just can't. Every time I see that notification that a new chapter dropped, I can't wait. As soon as I come home, I'll be recording these, But yeah, that being said, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any other upcoming videos. You feel me? You dig? Yes, sir. Deuces.